question for the men. What the fuck do you want?
I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was.
Welcome, my friends. My name is Antoine Phoenix, and this is my RP experience. Peace and love to all my brothers and sisters out there. Thank you for hitting the like button, subscribing, sharing, and turning on all notifications. Turning on all notifications. Turning on all notifications. I don't know if it's a YouTube thing, but I always hear that even though you have so many subscribers, most of your views come from people that's not subscribed from your channel. Like, how does that make any sense at all? Uh, which I do have to admit, some of the channels that I've subscribed to, I do not see them in my feed. And I guess maybe it goes by what you usually watch. And I guess the YouTube algorithm feeds you what you usually watch. And even though you subscribe to something that's probably out of what you usually watch, you may not see it unless if you push the notification button. So you gotta push the notification button. Oh my god. Anyway, today's video is going to be about, and actually I'm going to focus a little on the men here, because while this conversation involves women, men are a part of the conversation too. And when men will say that the women of today, the modern women, are like toxic, delusional, they want the alpha, they want the Chad, the Tyrone, the Pookie, the Ray Ray, they want the money, they want the emotional high. Is a lot of things that women want. And some women want different things. I would tell most men that if you're pursuing a woman, you want women to be more into how you make them feel, type of thing. Even though there's a flaw with that, because once those feelings fade, they don't have that loyalty like we have. Like, okay, I guess it's two opposite things here. A man can love a woman and still check out another woman. I know it doesn't make sense to a woman, but I guess it's the thing of that desire is still there. Now, however, he should still fight the feeling to step out on his woman, but maybe to find another woman attractive, that's rare, unless if that also goes with his upbringing of what he thinks what's right or wrong. And the thing that usually holds me in check is I don't want somebody to do like, I want somebody to treat me like I would want them to treat me. So if I wouldn't want my woman checking out another woman, I will try my darndest not to check out another. Did I say that right? If I would not want my woman checking out another man, okay, I would try my darndest not to check out another woman, because I would not like how that would make me feel. So therefore, I would not do it. That's why I've never flirted in front of another woman. But if she flirts in front of me and then I tell her, because I know different people have a different definition of what flirting is. But if I tell her what I don't want her to do, and then she does it anyway, then usually my response is, and my response should be to just exit out of that relationship. Then my response is like, okay, I'm going to show you how it feels. So now I'm going to flirt on you. And that goes with anything that if she does something to me hurtful besides hitting, because that goes against how I was raised. But if she does something with another guy, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to do something with another woman. And truthfully, though, that's when a relationship is technically over because you're with the wrong person if she doesn't care how you feel about stuff or vice versa. Anyway, men will often say that they want a certain type of woman, but they will give certain types of women the attention. Now, I'm going to explain this to women, and I understand what men are going to say. But let me play this clip right here.
Somebody made this viral video showing girls and what they look like when they're leaving the clubs, and all the guys on the internet are in the comments like, ew, I would never, disgusting, what happened to class, what happened to modesty? I'm gonna tell you something right now, every single one of you guys are liars. Every single time I go out, if I dress not like that, nobody talks to me. In fact, the last time I went out, I've not been out since because I was like, I am over this. The last time I went out, I wore Chanel ballet flats and like these super high-waisted, classy, wide white jeans and like a little tie blouse. It was so classy, so cute, super modest, got made fun of. A guy literally came up to me at the bar and was like, why are you wearing that? So you know what? I don't care. You guys like to virtue signal and parade and like puff out your chest to each other online and be like, I miss class. You would never talk to those girls. That's the truth.
Damn. She is absolutely correct. I have no words to counter that because of what I see. When me and my wife separated, I did this social experiment that I started friending any women that I know on social media, and especially because I was a photographer. It was easy to get lots of women on my friends list. Hold up, wait a minute. I mean, after me and my ex-girlfriend broke up, cause we broke up like in 2016, I believe. Uh yeah, springtime. Springtime, yeah, we had broke up. And then I did the social experiment. Now, I know I started paying more attention to social media after me and the ex-wife, but especially after me and ex-girlfriend broke up. And I saw that same thing of how it was other people in the Kool-Aid. I was like, I'm tired of this shit. My Facebook friend list and my Instagram friend list. Now, I know a lot of those women probably did it because I'm a photographer that can get free photos. Then there are women that probably friended me because they was like, well, Susie and Jen is friends with him, so he must be okay. So I'll be friends with him. And and I believe almost everybody before they friend you, they always see your friends list. So so because they saw a lot of females on there, they probably was like, okay, he's a cool guy, or at least I can get something out of him or something. Those probably was the two groups I was thinking of. Now there was some that it was obviously we was cool and we became friends, but I just overdid it. And I kind of overdid it on purpose. And like I said before, which I know with a lot of women that would be a red flag, but I got tired of dating and meeting women that have a bunch of guy friends, and they always have some, not all of them, but they always have some guy friends that I'm kind of like, I know he like her, and she's telling him our relationship shit, and he's going to be giving her dumbass advice because he's trying to slay the dragon, or he's trying to get the kitty, or take my spot, especially when my best man of my wedding took and did that shit. Okay, behind my back. And I would have never found out if she didn't tell me, probably to try to either rub it in my face, or either because she was starting to get mad at him, she decided to tell me then. So, hey, it is what it is, as some dudes like to say. Anyway, getting back. When I see the attention that most men give women, especially like now, I can see when a woman posts up a meme or a sad post, and how many thirsty men are underneath of that post or underneath that picture. A lot of times it don't even have to be a half naked picture. It can be any post where she's having issues in her relationship, and dudes come running to, they're like, oh, I wouldn't be like that, or he's a douchebag. And of course they get support from women, but nobody tells them the truth. And even if that woman is telling truths about the relationship, you're only hearing one side of the story. All these women that be posting this stuff cannot be telling the total truth, because I know mine wouldn't. And some would say, like, well, why do you talk about some of your exes on social media? Well, I do not reveal their identities, but I also do it out of sense that I know they talked about our shit. They talked about our relationship all throughout our relationship. And some of them even posted our relationship stuff. So this is their karma. If they are seeing these videos, this is their karma. You you picked the right one, or you picked the wrong one to do it with. So yeah. So I guess I may become the Taylor Swift of the man space whenever I date a woman, and then I start talking about her. But of course, though, I'm not going to say who she is, unless if, I guess my next relationship, I guess everybody may know or something, because they'll be curious and they'll dig and find out, or either she'll open up her mouth and say it. So, hey, it is what it is with that. But I noticed the types of women that men tend to give attention to, and uh, women that are like either praising God or showing that they're baking. And I'm saying, if they're cooking and they're not half naked or something, those women get little attention. I know some women that they get like maybe 5 to 15 likes, if that. Okay, but the women that are dressed all scandalous, or either the selfies, even though you have dudes hating on them, you still have tons of dudes in their the messages, or giving them likes and giving them attention. And in this space, what do we usually say? Women like attention. So you are giving them what you, and that's the thing too, that as men, like, we talk about accountability over here. We have to be accountable of our actions in this too. If we would not give those women that attention, then they wouldn't do it. Now they may still do it because other women will give them attention, because women do things sometimes just because they're competing with other women. So I will also notice that they will get like things with women saying like, "Oh, great job! You look beautiful," no matter how big she is. But they'll they'll be patting her ego with that, and then of course, though, here come the men that may be doing the same thing. I say the best thing to do is, if you don't like it, don't give it no attention. Don't give it no attention at all. And eventually, kind of like that law of attraction stuff, eventually you won't see it. But the more attention, whether it's negative or whether you're trolling them, you're still giving them attention. Don't give them attention. Just stop doing that. Like me, I'm honest with myself. I do like women that wear like short skirts, not real short skirts, but above the knee. Now, don't have to be rising up the thigh, I guess maybe 2 inches above the knee. Well, no. Is that too much? Or an inch above the knee is fine. Tight pants, tights are fine. Okay, for me, because I know what I'm attracted to. So I'd rather get a woman that, and that's something too that I try to do for myself. I will not pick a woman that is definitely not what I'm attracted to, wife her, and then be looking at the woman that's kind of like what I really want. So I try to get a combination of the two, which I know I'm playing with fire right there. Because a lot of those can be 304s, but hey, that's not always true, because I know women that just wear sweats. Actually, sometimes those women that just be making cookies and showing that wholesome image, sometimes they can be some of the biggest 304s. So it's not always the case with that. So I could ramble on a bit about this, but what I'm just saying is that, man, we have to be honest with ourselves that we do a similar thing that women do when they say that, oh no, I want a nice guy or a guy to treat them good. Okay, of course, nobody goes into a relationship wants somebody to treat them bad, but however, you have to understand when you're dealing with people that look more attractive, that have more money, have more status, the odds of them having a good personality is going to be slim. Not impossible. Some of them can, but only if, I guess, they didn't always have that they had to rise up through the ranks or something. So I would say for well, okay, I won't keep this on the men right here. Like, if you like women that dress a certain kind of way, then don't fake it. Don't preach to them, and then go ahead and do it. And I know some men will say, like, well, that woman's for recreational fun and that woman's wife. Hey, you then when you get divorced, I don't want to hear something. Try to get a combination of the two. And that's why I believe in balance, a combination of two. A woman that can be sexy, but a woman that can also be classy at the right times. A woman that's not flirting with any man, that maybe, and of course though, is limits with that. I mean, her boobs don't need to be hanging out. The dress don't need to be like showing her cheeks. That's going a bit too far. But showing some skin and legs, because I'm definitely a leg guy. I'm not threatened uh because I'm dating a woman that's dressing like that, and other dudes are going to be looking. Now, the only thing that I have to worry about is, do I make her feel that loving feeling so strong that she's not going to want attention from another man? That's what I'm more worried about. And if she's telling other men our business, and that can be with any woman, no matter how she dresses. So anyway, give me a like, a subscribe, and to men out there, if you don't like 304 behavior, stop giving it attention. The same way I would tell women, if you don't want men to be behaving like thugs and hoodlums or douchebags, stop giving that attention. Stop, because they have status, giving that attention. Just because a woman looks good, but she's behaving like you don't want her to, stop giving her attention. That's it. Good day.
That was a good one.
I'm actually looking for a wife right now.
Yeah, I'm 100% natural, baby.
Can you cook?
No, honey. God did not create me to cook. I'm a certified baddie. Okay?
If God didn't create you to cook, why did he naturally install milk and eggs inside your body then?
She want me.
What the
Hey, listen. I'll still chuck you my number, but in the future, if I happen to cheat on you for a girl that can cook, what do you call that?
Cheating?
No, that's surviving.
This motherfucker don't miss.
I'll type that shit in before I change my mind.
I mean...
Actually, I changed my mind.
No, you can't go on to that now.